Hello guys, welcome to another edition. Oh my God, stuff's falling. Sorry, I had to get my stuff set up. Welcome. Here I am to another edition of the Groovy Gold Hunter. I am your humble host, Heath. We got another pay dirt review and we got a brand new pay dirt. Before I get started on that, I have not done a pay dirt review in a couple weeks, and it's because I've been working on some pay dirt that I bought that is not dirt, it is rocks. And I've also been doing a little attempt at a build, and I will tell you about that here in a little bit while I'm panning. But like I said, got a brand new pay dirt. Never had this before. I couldn't remember how I got this. I thought maybe I got it on eBay, but no, I found it on the website. Decided to buy it and got it in today, and it is called T and R Prospectng. Now they're out of Georgia. We're going to review this, and let's go ahead and roll the intro so we can get started on it. You can tell it's been a couple weeks since I've done a review because I sound like an idiot right now. Yeah, this one's guaranteed gold as well. This is a guaranteed 1 gram bag, probably about 2 pounds of pay dirt. Got the little sticker on here. It says Sweet Georgia Gold, T and R Prospectng, TandRProspecting.com. And that's how I got it. It also came with a little gold vial. I paid, I think, $90 for it. Let me make sure. Yep, exactly $90. It was $75 for the pay dirt, $15 for the shipping. So yeah, 90 bucks out the door. Let's get to classifying it right now. Okie dokie, so I got my little trusty bowl right here. Let's go ahead and find this and open it up. Oh wow, this thing is super sealed. All right. So here we are. Oh yeah, definitely Georgia pay dirt because this looks very familiar. Let me pour it out. Very dry. Definitely Georgia gold pay dirt. This looks just like Chrism gold pay dirt. Yeah, this is their dirt. This is what they have in Georgia. So yeah, historically, when I've gotten gold pay dirt from anybody who sells it in Georgia, which is basically Chrism, that's the only one I think I've actually bought it from. This would be the second time I've gotten Georgia gold that's not Chrism gold mine. So I'm sure T&R would like me to stop saying Chrism gold mine. So let's stop saying that and let's start saying T&R Prospectng. So here's the dirt. Very just like that other company. The sand, not a whole lot of magnetics, I'm going to guess. A lot of quartz and a lot of sand, but it looks like it was classified down. So we're just going to use my green classifiers. I don't see any big rocks. So yeah, let's just start with the 10 mesh and work our way down and see what we got. So I'm going to start with 10, like I said. Let's shake her up. Yeah, but very, woo, poof, there it went. So there's that. Oh my God, what is going on? All right, let's dump this in a bowl because I saw something in there. I had to do a double take. So you can't see it. Should I show you now or should I just wait until we start doing the panning? Since it's already buried, let's just go ahead and wait. So there's my 10 mesh right there. Pretty good bit. Give it a quick shake. There's the 20 mesh in case I didn't show you. And now I'm doing 40. And then after 40, I think I'm done. I don't think I need to do any more than that. There's not going to be any flour gold in this, I don't think. I think it's going to be pretty much small flakes, and yeah, and that's about it. I've rarely seen any flour gold in Georgia, but I've been wrong before many a times, and I'm sure I'll be wrong again, but that's what we're going to go with. Let me finish this stuff, and then we'll look at it after I'm done. 4 classifications right here, and that's all we got. I probably could have done that into 60, but I'm not too worried about it. Pretty good amount in each one. So yeah, we're going to start with that, which is the 10 mesh, followed by my 20 mesh. Then we got my 40 mesh, and all of that is my minus 40. And that's all of it, just 4. We're going to start with the minus, and we're going to work our way on up. Let's go to the overhead. Finally get to do some panning. I'm not kidding. It has been a couple weeks since I have done any panning whatsoever. Had Christmas, New Year's, no panning. Then I started this project that I'm fixing to talk to you about, but let's go ahead and show you what we're going to start with. That is all the minus 40. I hate to keep comparing this to Chrism, but it's just like Chrism pay dirt. I mean, it's exactly the same as it should be because it's from the same region. So I'm sorry, TNR. I'm going to stop saying Chrism, but it looks just like it. There are some black sands right there, though. Maybe I should run my magnet through there on the second run just to see. But you can start to see the black sands. let's go ahead and pan this back. And nothing. Wait, there's a little bit of something over. No, that's not gold. I think that's pyrite. Yeah, no gold. So Heath, what the hell have you been doing that you just keep saying you've been doing other things and you hadn't said yet? Well, I'm going to tell you. So the first thing I've been doing is fixing my sluice box. My sluice box has been worn down. I've got it back behind me. I don't have my car in the garage, so I've had room to be able to do some work. I've got a ton of flooring in the garage as well, but I bought some pay dirt from Mount Baker Mining and Metals LLC, whatever he's called. It's not pay dirt, it's gold ore, big chunks of rock, 25 pounds of it. And I bought that stuff 2 months ago. It's nothing but rocks. There was some dirt, some clay and stuff in there, and I've been in the process of making that video, but it's been taking me so long to do it because there's so much material and all of it's rock. So I'm gonna have to start crushing that rock down somehow. Problem with that is I don't have a rock crusher. I don't have a mechanical rock crusher. I have a hand hammer rock crusher, and I did take some of that material and crush it with that hammer alone, and I had no feelings in my hands after doing that, and I barely even put a dent in the little bow that I had separated it from, and I still got like 3 or 4 gallons worth of that rock still to crush. So here comes Heath's thinking cap. Before I do that, let's do a quick pan back again. I don't know if I see, there's a couple pieces right here. Let's see if that's gold. I think that is gold. Yeah, there's gold right there. So there's our first 2 pieces of gold. Those 2 little bitty suckers right there. Getting back to that rock ore, that gold ore, whatever you want to call it. I got online and started looking at rock crushers and pricing them, and God, they're ridiculously high. I know they serve a great purpose. They're very useful. I've never used one personally, but I've watched videos of other people using them and they love them. They've all said it's worth the money. Me, on the other hand, am a cheapskate. I like to use my money for gold. So I got a wild hair and thought, let me get on YouTube and see if I can learn how to make a gold rock crusher. So I thought, oh, well, all I have to do is buy sheet metal and stuff like that, learn how to weld. No big deal. I can do it. So yeah, I've been doing that for the past 2 weeks. And let me tell you, when you see that video, you'll unsubscribe to me pretty quick, because you'll be like, oh God, this poor guy doesn't know what he's doing. We thought he knew something. No. So anyway, I'm trying to make a rock crusher. I'm about 30 to 40% done. I've made many mistakes. Most of them had to do with welding, because I've never welded before. When I get that video out, that's not my proudest moment. Let's just say that. It's not one of those videos I'm going to hold my head up high and say, look what I did. I'm going to say, why did I do that? Why did I show people that? Oh yeah, we got some gold in this one. 4 pieces. 4 very small flakes, but 4 flakes nonetheless. But there they are right there. There is 4. They're kind of tied together, but yeah, there they are. If it even works, I will be happy. If I can get it to spin 1 or 2 times and crush maybe 2 rocks, I'll say, I built a rock crusher. Didn't last long, but I built a rock crusher. It actually crushed rock. So yeah, stay tuned for that one. All right, guys, so this is the last of my minus 40 mesh. I just went ahead and dumped the entire thing in there. Quick tap. Well, I see one. Start bringing it back. Oh, there's a couple more in there. So there's 1 decent sized flake right there. Let me give it another tap. So I got 1, 2, and that's it. Maybe some very, very small speck gold right here. Very hard to tell, but they stayed back, so I'm going to suck them up. So now it's time to move on to my plus 40, which is right here. Isn't that nice? When did I start talking like that? Not a whole lot, but this is where we should start seeing a little bit of that gold. All right, let's get to panning this stuff. But yeah, once it starts warming up, it starts getting springtime, I've got to get my butt out there somewhere and do some gold panning. Find me a claim place, something. Even if I have to pay to play, I don't care. I want to do some panning outside of my garage. That is my goal for 2024, is to actually find gold that I didn't buy in a bag. Quick tap. Very easy to pan off, by the way. 2 pieces, 2 specks, unos dos. Move on. I could just dump this whole thing in there. I'm gonna do half and half. This stuff just flies out of the pan. Such a light material. So hopefully this will be a pretty quick video. It won't be one of my 30-minute drawn out videos. This will be my 29-minute drawn out video. Re-stratify it. I need to be looking in there, making sure I'm not dumping gold too. I can basically just pan this stuff to nothing. I can't because I'm afraid I'm gonna lose some gold. There's that piece I thought I saw. Oh yeah, a couple pieces there. What do we got? Got some heavies right there. Get out of there. Make sure that's not gold. Yeah, that's not gold. But look at that piece. That's a cool piece. 4 pieces of gold, but look at that long one. Isn't that cool? It's like a little hook. So we're gonna suck those 4 up. That's it. Ooh, that was a lot too, but that's okay. Ooh yeah, pan this back. There is some more flakes. But yeah, this is the gold. This is exactly Georgia gold right here. I've seen it time and time again. Flat, flaky gold. Very shiny. Pretty gold. So what do I have there? 6 pieces. Suck those up. We're done with the 40. So let's move on to my 20 and then 10 and we're done. All right, we got my 20 mesh right here. Probably can do this in 2. But yeah, this is guaranteed a gram, so we should start seeing some serious gold here in a second, because I don't even think I've reached 1/10 of a gram yet. Let's get the pan in this. All right, let's pan this. Oh boy, pan it back. Look at all them flakes right there. Nice. Or as Dan Hurd would say, nice. Look at that. Some of that pretty Georgia gold. Nice. So we got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 pieces. Nice, flat, flaky gold. So there was that. And we'll do it in 2 more. I was going to just dump it all in, but I know that's going to be a lot more than it looks. I do that all the time. Some more nice gold. That's some big chunks there too. Look at that. Pretty gold. It's kind of coarse. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 more. Not flat either. That one's chunky, that one's chunky, 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 chunky. So some decent chunky gold right there. All right, last bowl. And I apologize for this video in advance. I forgot how to do YouTube videos. To be honest, this needs to be a really bad one because I'm getting pretty repetitive. I'm doing the same stuff over and over again. I need to do something different. I know you guys are getting bored of seeing the same crap over and over. Oh man, I love that gold. Let me get this crap out of here first, and I want to spread that out so you can see it. Cool looking gold. And again, coarse. I love the ridges and stuff. I can't wait to look at it in a microscope. And yes, I will let you all see it in a microscope as well. We'll take a quick look at that stuff when I get it upstairs. But that does it for the 20 mesh. And all we got left is 10, and we're done. Let's finish this stuff off. Here is my plus 10. You can see little pieces of quartz and some rock in there. Quick tap, pan this back. Yeah, nothing in there. So let's do another one. And as I do this, there is something in here. Right there. Look at there. There's the surprise I was talking about. It's a buffalo nickel that came in my pay dirt. So that's pretty neat. Let's see what year it is. Good Lord, I can't tell. Yeah, I can't tell the year because it's all smushed down. Maybe that's a 9. It's hard to tell. It's all flattened out. So we'll call it 1920. If they made buffalo nickels in 1920, that's what it is. I'll give that to my mother because she loves collecting coins. And let's get the gold. That's what I'm here for. I want to see some gold. Ah, there it is. I see that shiny piece. I don't know if you guys can see it, but I can. Let's pan this back. Oh, a couple. Good Lord, there's like 2 or 3 pieces in here. 1, 2, 3. Picker, picker. With good fingernails, picker. Look at that. Nice big chunky ones too. There's my wet nickel now, and there's those 3 pieces of gold. There's the rest of it. Think we'll get some more? I don't think we'll get any more. I think those 3 pieces right there, as I'm shaking, I think we're gonna have one more piece. I'm feeling good. Maybe all that clinking that I heard was the rocks, not gold. No go. Oh well, that's it guys, we're done. I've got that heating up, my gold, so it'll dry it out, and we're going to go upstairs, weigh it, get a value, look at it, be back in a second. All right guys, up at the room, finally got it dry, and now it is time to weigh it and see how much gold we got. See what this stuff looks like. Shine a light on it and get a quick view. Make sure I'm on grams, zero it out. Now let's put that bad boy in there. Oh, we're already over a gram, 1.3, 1.483. That's awesome. That's a gram and a half almost. 1.483. Guaranteed 1 gram gold, and I got 1.483. I have to keep saying that number because I'll forget it. So let's go over here and get a 7, almost 108%. That's freaking awesome. Made $7.04 on that gold. That's just really cool. I can't believe I got that much over. That's really shocking. Awesome dirt and really awesome gold with that dirt. Love that pay dirt. Definitely will be buying from them again. That's it for the T and R Prospecting pay dirt review. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, the like button, share button. Also hit that notification bell. That way every time I put out a new video like this one, you guys will be the first to know. Thank you, and I'll see you on my next review. I gotta go to bed. Bye.